Headlines today caught up with Oil Minister Dharmendra Pradhan on critical issues affecting the state of oil supply in the country. The Oil Minister opened up on a variety of issues from decentralization of fuel to gas pricing. He spoke exclusively to our National Affairs editor, Javed Ansari.
I have with me Mr. Dharmendra Pradhan, Minister for Petroleum and Natural Gas. Let me begin by asking him, Dharmendra, when you all were in the opposition, you promised the moon. Achhe din aayenge. You let the world believe that the moment you come into government, all the problems will be over. But you come into government and there's been one bitter pill after the other. Prices are rising of essential commodities, of petroleum.
And don't go by the letters, go by the spirit. We have a good start. My Prime Minister has spelled out his strategy. Priority is welfare of the state with hard work, with a transparent mechanism.
When will you begin delivering?
No.
People want instant. People want relief.
No. People has given mandate to Mr. Modi for 5 years. Don't put this kind of question within few days. Governance is a long issue, and certainly we have shown certain good signs when Mr. Modi came to power. Appreciation of rupees went up. So this is the sign. This is the delivery. This is a fast delivery.
Sir, a lot of your colleagues, the justification that your colleagues give is that for rise, especially in fuel prices, is that there's a crisis happening in the Middle East, in Iraq, and that's having an effect, and there is no way the government can do anything to bring down prices. But, the crisis hasn't happened. It hasn't led to a major escalation worldwide. Why are the prices of petroleum products rising in this country?
No, let me put my point. This is half truth. There is no price increase in the domestic gas. There is no price rise in the cylinder gas. There is no price rise in kerosene, oil, which most of these two items are used by households, by women, by the poor people. And with the pressure, there is a crisis in the international market. This is the fact. There are $4 increase in the crude oil price. We have a pressure of 3.4 rupees under recovery in diesel, but we did not raise that amount. We only continued that 50 paisa increase in a month. Since last 17 months that increase is there. Yes, in petrol there is an increase due to this international. Nobody can deny. After Iraq crisis, there is a depreciation in Indian rupees. There is an increase in international market crude oil price. These are the simple two impact. I can again repeatedly reassure this country through you, there is no price rise in gas cylinder, there is no price rise in kerosene oil. These are the two items hugely consumed by common man.
This brings me to the next question. You placed a moratorium on gas prices for 3 months. Why this 3 months? It's very intriguing because 3 months from now, you are going to face 2 assembly elections. So you're probably trying to just tide over the assembly elections, and then you'll give us the next dose of bitter pill.
No, I can appreciate your critical analysis. That is your point of view. Let me clear one thing. There are two different things. Domestic gas price is different. Cylinder gas price is different. Regarding domestic gas price, the way certain formula has passed by last cabinet, after passing some formula, after approving some formula, same cabinet, 2-3 important ministry put some objection. There are some reservation from 2 respective standing committee. Some portion of that whole issue is sub judice. This is one point. In another point, the way that formula has been developed, there are certain reservation. In that basic difference with that principle, or that basic debatable point in that formula, Honorable Rangarajan took care of the wellhead price of Japan, wellhead price of America, wellhead price of British, European countries. What about end-use price in this country? This is a domestic gas. We need investment. We need private equity. That doesn't mean you will forego the interest of common people of the country who are the owner of this natural resource.
Is there any proposal to cut the subsidy bill? Because there are very strong lobbies in this country who want the subsidy bill to be cut, especially on petroleum products. You
see, Ansari Saab, there are two things. This ministry, in front of this, there are two challenges. How to reduce the import bill, how to reduce the subsidy burden on the economy. These are the primary two challenges in front of this ministry. According to me, according to my limited understanding of the issue, subsidy cut is not the price rise. Increasing the price of petroleum products is not the only way to reduce the subsidy burden. There are certain other ways also. We have to target the customer base. We have to create a scientific customer base. We have to bring technology for able administration, for a transparent administration. We have to create some innovative way to reduce the subsidy burden, targeting the customer base. This may be a way. Targeting, digitalize the networking, digitalize the distribution system. It may reduce the leakage.